Okay, so you all know the Mario universe, right? Well, did you know that in the Mario universe, Bambi's mom actually has a name? Her name is Bamboo. Hello everybody and welcome back to Stoneblock 3. You all remember in the last video I made a wither spawner. If you didn't see that, be sure to go check it out after this one. I decided to make a small adjustment. So, you all know how I needed to get essence to be able to use the mob duplicator, so that way I could make them, so that way I could, you know, kill more of the wither skeletons, so that way I could get some wither skulls and all the other drops from the withers. I decided that what I had done was poorly insufficient, so I set it up in here instead. So basically what I've done is I put the mob duplicator right here, and then I hooked up another Sterling dynamo. I'll have to put some more power into that later, with these universal pipes which can transfer all three things, you know, electricity, fluid, and power, etc. So that way I can put both the essence and power into that thing at once. And over here, I have the mob crusher killing pretty much everything, and with everything else that it kills, it gives me more essence, so that's why I put this jumbo tank in here. And then from there, I have the ender tank, not the essence tank, the ender tank, falling back down to there, putting it in the wither skeleton thing, so that way I can have more of them. And I already actually have 14 wither skulls. So that's pretty much all that I've been doing was working with that. It took quite a bit of stuff. But today, I do want to actually try to do what I wanted to do previously, which was to make this laser drill. And I hear a slime, so I need to go kill that real quick. Alright, well, that was annoying, but I got some loot crates, so I guess I can open up those real quick. And ooh, a roost. That's actually pretty good. Anyways, though, so I've already gathered up some of the stuff that I need to make this, so that way I could get the, you know, advanced machine frame, and it was a whole lot of work. I still do technically need a secondary one for something that I'm going to need later, but for right now, this should be okay for the first few steps. So the way I need to make this fluid laser base is I need to use 2 plastic, the advanced machine frame, 2 buckets, 2 diamond gears, and a redstone dust. I already have 2 buckets, but one of them's filled with liquid meat for some reason, so can I throw that into here? No, I cannot. Wait a minute. I'm dumb. Why don't I just put that there, put a block there, and there we go. Now I don't have to worry about the liquid meat. Okay, I'm an idiot. Anyway, I decided to just grab all the stuff because, you know, you all pretty much get the idea. So anyway, now that we have all that, we have the fluid laser base, which is actually really good. What the heck did I just do? Wait, it said chapter completed. What happened? Oh, so I've completed this whole thing. Oh, that's sick. Do I get anything special for that? I guess we'll find out soon enough whenever I get around to opening these up at the end of the video. Now that I have this drill, what I'm gonna do with it is something special. So let me take you all somewhere. Okay, so here we are, right here. We're at where I'd previously had my wither skeleton farm. I changed it out with tinted glass, and there's actually a very specific reason for this. So hopefully I can make this jump. Yes, sir. Yes, I can. Okay, so right up here, I want to do it around the center. Yeah, this looks center-ish. Okay, so I'll break a block here. I don't know if it can go through blocks or if it needs to go into some kind of void, but it is a drill, and normally it's used like on normal ground, so hopefully it should be fine. And then one away from it, I should be able to put... I actually need to break another one out here. I should be able to... Okay, apparently I fell. Put that there, and that should be facing it correctly. Okay, yes, it is facing it correctly. You can tell by that. So this thing now has a connection to this. So then the only thing left that I'm going to need to do is power it, which we all know I can do pretty easily. I do, however, want to make sure of something before I make any sort of plans to go ahead with this. So that's it right up there. Then it might be back a little bit, but that's fine. So I'll put this here, and yes, I am indeed building a wither. So what my hope is that with this thing being down like this, the wither shouldn't be able to escape. If it does, I can just as easily kill it, but then I'll have to figure something else out. So let's put that there, and then put this here, so that way it can't get out. And then it's a question of if it can move or not. I may have had to put it... Oh gosh, that's loud. Okay, I'm pretty sure that I managed to fix it, but now the wither's actually killing itself. Okay, I think I have maybe an idea of something to do, but it might not work. And also, it looks like I actually would need to build him up one more, so that's for future reference. The only thing that I seem to be able to do would be to build the stasis thing. The only problem is that it takes another advanced machine frame. So I'm gonna have to make another one of those, which means I need some more netherite scraps.
Tomorrow.
Okay, so I went ahead and grabbed the stasis chamber. It was pretty easy to get, relatively speaking. And I also managed to set up the power source for both this and the drill, actually, while I was away. So I actually put this underneath it because I want to see if it works when it's, you know, not actually inside of this. Because my worry is that when I build the wither, it might blow itself up. So that's why I'm testing this right now to see if this will work right here. So I need to get out, because I know what that feels like, and then be near it when it's working. It doesn't look like it. So now I'm exposed to it. Power's not going in. What? Oh, wait, there's my problem. It was connected in both ways, so it was just kind of going back and forth. Okay, there we go. Okay, now I can try going back in, see if this works. Yes, it does. Okay, yeah, no, look at me. I am ridiculously slow. Well, since that thing has already been built, I'll have to build the wither as well. But getting out will be a pain, so... Oh, good, I still have the soul sand. And I forgot the skulls. I also just realized one of my biggest problems was having the roof too low because it was suffocating the wither. Since it's going to be stasis, I don't really need to do that anymore. So I guess I can just break down this roof really quickly. That's why I was having so many issues. Ooh, I do... Ooh. Yeah, I think I'll cover this up. If it doesn't work, then I will, I'll fix that in the processing, you know, because we got plenty of soul sand. So I wanted to put it like this, so that way... No, not like that, but so that way that it's closer to this, so that way I can get out easier when I turn on the stasis chamber, because I don't want to use this until after I turn on the stasis chamber, so that way the wither gets stuck. And hopefully it spawns at the butt end of it. So let's put some power into this. Did I cover up that roof part? I think I did. If I didn't, I can just kill the wither just as easily. Alright, the moment of truth. We're gonna set up our wither, and then we're gonna close this off. Okay, so now it should be stuck. I see the slowness effect. It should be stuck. We just need to wait for it to blow. Actually, this is taking longer than it should. I think the stasis chamber might be working. Okay, that's actually really good then. So that means I can start phase 2 of this, provided that it's directly over it. Okay, so this is where this gets really interesting. So now what I want to do is I want to turn this on, and it should start to power both the laser drill and the laser base. It's probably going to fill the drill first. Ooh, maybe I wanted to have 2 of these powering them separately. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go grab another Sterling Dynamo real quick. And oh wait, it is technically working. Okay, well I'm gonna go grab a Sterling Dynamo anyways. I'll see you all in a minute.
1 minute, 37 seconds later.
There's a creeper inside of the machine thing. So hopefully that won't hinder this, but we should have a little bit of it now. No, we don't, because it's not completed yet. But once this reaches 20, it should reach the thing. So I'm gonna wait for that real quick to show you guys what I'm getting. It did not go through. Oh, so it must be a chance thing. Okay, I can deal with that. Wait a minute, if it's not exploding anything, I could probably get rid of this block beneath it, because that's probably what the problem is that it's, you know, infringed. I don't know if that is the problem, but since the wither can't really blow anything up, I'm gonna do this anyways. So now it should be able to work more properly. Oh, I remember why this isn't working now. I forgot something completely. Okay, and now there's more stuff spawning in there. I may have needed to put a torch, but you know what? That's fine. So, what I had forgotten was a laser lance. And yes, there we go. We now have ether gas. I think it's pronounced like that. So the reason why I need this ether gas is because it helps me craft something specifically. The only issue is that this takes forever to get, and from just this one, I got 10 millibuckets. I need 1,000 millibuckets. And even then, I'm uncertain if that is enough for it. Luckily for me, though, the thing that I only need to use this once. So, because none of the other stuff with what I'm crafting is really good. The issue will be killing the wither when this is done, and keeping all of this powered just so that it doesn't, you know, lose everything. And yeah, right here I've already burned through most of the blaze powder, so I need to keep going and grabbing some more. Luckily, I've got the blaze chicken, though, so that shouldn't be much of a problem. I'll see you all either when this is done, or when I finish setting up everything for the other thing I wanted to do for today's episode.
Later.
Alrighty, so the aether gas is still going, so I decided to continue on with everything since I've already got all the stuff that I need. So, you know, there's no point in just sitting around and waiting. So, behind this wall, I have constructed something. You all see that giant cube? And yes, if you don't know what this is a slime. What are you doing here? Actually, it's better if I show you. So, the first thing that we are going to do is we're going to place a block of iron right here. And then on top of that, we place redstone. And then after that, we go out of this square. And I realized that I have forgotten ender pearls. Okay, take two. So, now I take this ender pearl, and I don't throw it like, you know, right-clicking, not left-clicking. Left-clicking will do something totally different. I click Q to drop it, and then it should start to give me something. It doesn't do the animation anymore? Oh, that sucks. Did it give me the thing? Or is it just... Oh. Okay, yeah, it was in there. It just didn't do the animation anymore. Oh, that sucks. I missed that. I don't know if that's a bug or something, but oh well. So what that gave me is something called compact machine walls. I'm going to explain this while I'm clearing out some space in my inventory. So what these things do is I can utilize these compact machine walls and build them into a formation that will allow me to make something called a compact machine. Go figure. I need 98 of these compact machine walls. I should have more than enough, I think. I'm not sure. I'm kind of bad at math, but if I don't, I can always just grab some more iron. So I'm gonna be here real quick. I kind of missed the animation though. Okay, so now I should have more than enough for these compact machine walls. So now I really just need to make the formation. So what I do, I put this right here, and then I go out by 3, and then another 3, and there we go. And then I go basically what I'm doing is I'm making a 5 by 5 by 5 box, I believe. Okay, yeah, like this. This should be perfect. And then counting this one, I go up 1, 2, 3, 4, and that should be the 5. Yes, it is. And I basically just keep doing this along all the way, making a hollow box. And at the center, I'm going to have a netherite block. But you might be thinking, Cookie, you had so much trouble getting netherite scraps last video. How are you ever going to get netherite itself? And the answer is with this netherite chicken, of course, giving me netherite nuggets, instantly skipping the whole thing with the netherite scraps. So now I just turn all of these into ingots, and this already gives me more than enough. I had to keep going just for OCD, I am sorry. But now with all of this together, I have myself a netherite block. So now I take this netherite block and I put it directly in the center. I just placed these two machine wall frames here to, you know, be able to mark it so that I knew where to put it, and also to, you know, be able to place it. It doesn't need to be there, but it does look pretty cool having them like that. But I don't think it'll work if I have it. So now I seal this thing off, and then I throw an ender pearl in there. And once that thing drops, with it being the netherite block, this should give me the biggest tier of compact machine. Yes, we have the maximum compact machine. I'll put the compact machine right here. And what this is it's basically its own pocket dimension. So let's take this personal shrinking device, and I actually left click it this time, and bam, here we go. We are now in the largest size compact machine. Actually, I think this might be bigger than the one from Sky Factory. Yeah, I think it is. Huh, I may have overcompensated, but we will see, because I actually have something very special planned for this. Okay, it's left click to go in and right click to go back out. Good to know. So now I need to gather up some things really quickly, because I have something very special planned for this compact machine. And I also need to make sure that, you know, the wither thing is fully fueled. So I'll see you all in, like, I don't know, I'm not even going to try measuring this amount of time.
Much later.
Okay, so there were some technical difficulties with a lot of things. I'm still trying to gather up the stuff that I'm going to need for the compact machine, but while I am here, I finally gathered up enough of the aether gas to make a whole bucket, which means hopefully I will no longer need this freaking wither. And there we go. We've got one more nether star. Neato! I'm going to go finish making the preparations and also killing the slime. So I will see you all in probably forever.
Much later.
Alrighty, so I should have everything I need now. So the first thing that I'm going to need to do is I'm going to need to put this spruce drawer right here. And then on top of that, I can put a hopper botany pot, and then put this and that in here, and it should slowly but surely start to fill that thing up with wood. And then I'll take an item pipe and bring that down on each of these sides, and then on each of those, I'll put a block placer. Is it facing the right way? It is not. Alrighty, there we go. I was finally able to put them all down, and then we'll connect this like this. So now I put here these fluid extractors. So what this is going to do is this hopper pot is going to put wood into this spruce drawer. Then this spruce drawer is going to exude it from these item hoppers, not item hoppers, item pipes into these block placers. Then those block placers are going to place down the wood, and these fluid extractors are going to slowly extract the fluid. And then that fluid will end up going somewhere else that I had forgotten. Okay, you know what? It's fine, it's fine. So I'll show you how I'm going to actually end up fixing this, so long as this should work. So I take these universal pipes. They do not actually connect. That is a issue, but one I can resolve. I'll have to take the dynamo and put it right here, maybe? No, not here. Okay, there we go, and then I can put it like that, and now they will all be powered. So now I just need to... Oh, wait a minute. I just saw that. Okay, yeah, this thing is going to exude saplings and sticks, so I'm gonna need to get a way to get rid of those. But you all see basically what I'm doing, so I'm gonna take you on with the design a bit and then explain it as I go along. You're all gonna enjoy this. Okay, and now for the grand reveal. Behold, the semi-final product. This is all I'm gonna be able to do for now, but this is what we have here. So the fluid extractors are taking the fluids out of here, thus making latex, which then goes into this basic fluid tank, you know, kind of like a buffer, which then goes out here into the latex processing unit. I have another Sterling dynamo right here powering this, and then right over here, we have this whole system, which has an infinite water source here, having water being pulled out into this basic fluid tank, which is then flowing back all the way over to here, allowing me to make the tiny dry rubber, which then goes into this little ender chest. That later then goes over to here, which then gets pulled out and put into this basin with this mechanical press also being powered by the same water source, and thus pressing it down, and once it is completed, making tiny dry rubber. I can later on automate this to already turn into the plastic, as well as I can also automate this to become faster by, you know, adding more power, and I do intend to change my power source later on, hopefully in between this and the next episode. So for right now, though, this whole system is now done. We have basically automated the tiny dry rubber for now, and this will all continue to be made. And wait, wasn't there more in here before? I also just noticed for some reason I have some tiny dry rubber on me, so I can actually throw some in here And hopefully I can show you what this actually looks like once it has enough in it. There should already be some in here. I'll just keep going until it does it. Okay, here we go. Yep. And now it presses down, thus allowing it to be taken. And I have an item filter in here, so it allows it to only take these, thus giving me the tiny dry rubber. There we go. So now I can cut this off temporarily, so that way I just get the latex. Because I do need some more of that, because there is actually one last thing that I need to make for today. I will see you all once I have everything else that I need.
Much later.
Alrighty, the moment of truth. So, I have gathered everything. This is the reason why I needed the ether gas, is for this thing. So what I need to do is put a diamond gear, surrounding it by 2 diamonds, 2 plastic on top, 2 netherite, it is netherite, okay, on the sides, and then up on the top, an advanced machine frame. And now this thing will start eating the power like crazy, so I gotta go back here and feed this into stuff. Okay, it's keeping consistent power. It's actually growing. Anyways, so once this finishes, we're gonna have something very beautiful. Here it is. The Supreme Machine Frame. That was so freaking expensive. Like, I mean, look at all of this. All of this stuff right here alone just takes so much to get. I mean, diamonds not so much anymore. I got them literally pooping out chickens. Same with netherite. But the plastic and stuff like that, that was a lot of stuff. This automation's been a long time in the making. Now that we have this, luckily we only need to use one of these ever throughout the entire series. I will literally do anything to avoid ever using any of these again. What we do is we put the machine frame in the center. Put 2 wither skulls up there, a nether star right there, soul sand underneath it, and plastic right here. I think I got those backwards. Okay, yes, here it is. The Wither Builder. What this thing does is you input the ingredients. It doesn't do it automatically, I don't think, unless it changed. So just in case, I'm gonna head down to the wither spawner place. Alrighty, I'm here, and apparently there's a skeleton around here somewhere. I don't entirely know where it is, but it's here somewhere. I'll find it sometime. So, okay, yeah, this thing also needs power. So what it does is you input the ingredients into here, you know, the soul sand and the 3 wither skulls, and with power, it will automatically build a wither right in here. And then I'm probably going to have something to automatically kill it. I'm not going to do it this episode. I'm probably going to do it like sometime in between episodes because I just don't have the time anymore. So yeah, once we come back next week, this whole thing should be automated and it's going to look freaking awesome. I'll show you everything we have next week. So there's just one last thing I want to do before I open up the achievement book. Since I got 1 nether star left, there's been something that I've been needing to get into for a long time. Let me gather up some ingredients real quick. Alrighty, here we go. I have everything now. So what I need to do is I put a block of emerald down at the bottom, surrounded by 2 blocks of diamond. Then I put blocks of redstone in that formation, and up at the top 2 points, put glowstone, and right in the center, a nether star. And here it is, the Philosopher's Stone. This is the first segue into one of the most overpowered mods I have ever seen, Project E. And this is actually a form of crafting somehow. I don't know how it works, but apparently somehow it's supposed to work. So I'll figure this thing out soon enough. But for right now, let's open up this quest book and see what we've got. Ooh, get some pretty interesting stuff. And that's all pretty well and good. What's with the globe? Is this like a block I can place down? Okay, let's try putting it right here. Oh, what do you know it is? Oh, that is so cool. Huh. Well, I mean, that's actually one of the coolest things I've ever seen. Well, with this fine little thing right here, the only thing left to do is open up today's chance cubes. Yes, I've actually gotten rid of the spawner since last time, but I haven't managed to patch up the hole. Well, once again, we shall be opening up 2 chance cubes. So let's see what happens. Cube number 1. Please don't kill me. Okay, cube number 2. Okay, it's getting worse. Okay, it's time to run now. It's just getting worse. I may need to find a new place to, you know, use all the chance cubes and stuff. Okay, don't forget to like, subscribe, and check out my last Stoneblock video. You'll all surely enjoy it. Bye-bye. Ah!